Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Wow, we have the mystical medley on the table, so we know we're reading about Prince Harry today. And what else is there to read about except his turnaround within like 48 hours? So he was at, this is even the New York, or page 6. Prince Harry dragged for looking bored at Beyonce's Renaissance tour with Meghan Markle. Next one we have, this is, say, page 6. Giddy Prince Harry is back in his element at Lionel Messi game after looking miserable at Beyonce concert. So we are not the only ones who are noticing this, that the complete difference. I mean, number one, at least he's probably gets to wear his own clothes to this boys' night out. So number one, that's probably why he's smiling as well. Those panties aren't pinching him this time. So look at this. This is Mail Online. Inside Prince Harry's $9,000 soccer suite. Duke enjoyed a night in director's box at LAFC Stadium, that's Los Angeles Football Club Stadium, alongside co-manager Larry Bird at a White Lotus actress, with guests sipping beer and wine on tap with fruit, hot dogs, and nachos in a hospitality package. They even make this sound like it was so much better than their private box that they had for the Beyonce concert. And you can see he's sitting here, and there's other actresses and actors around him, important people around him, versus when they were at the Beyonce concert. It was like, look at the difference. Look at the difference. It's just a plain box, and we've got an employee, Meghan's friend, and Meghan's mom. Harry has no friends, and he's wearing girl clothes. Like, have you ever seen a man who's been so pussy whipped in your life? And look at here. Now he's having fun. He's got real luxury. He's being treated well. And look at this here. This is also Mail Line, right side by side. Harry salutes the king. Solo Prince looks giddy watching Lionel Messi days after cutting a bored figure at Beyonce concert. But Meghan stays away from star-studded LA game despite being on the guest list. So she was on the guest list, and I read those cards that after that Beyonce concert, they had a blowout, and Harry has called in the lawyer. So look back at that. And then again here, did Victoria and Meghan stay away from the LA football match to avoid an awkward run-in? Duchess and designer left Harry and David to attend Inter Milan game solo after fallout. So Meghan and Victoria were not in attendance at the Miami match in LA last night, despite husbands David and Prince Harry watching in the crowd. So I think she didn't go. I think she was uninvited. So I'm going to ask the cards, was she uninvited? We'll ask the cards if Harry got to wear big boy pants instead of Meghan's panties. I'm kidding. He probably was wearing big boy pants. That's why he was allowed to go out by himself. But we're going to find out what's going on. Also, there was rumors that Harry and David purposely ignored each other or did not meet. And there was even one picture there of Harry walking by David's son, the little Beckham boy, Brooklyn, I think his name is. They didn't even acknowledge each other. Which I find silly. I mean, that's somebody's child. If I'm having a problem with another adult, I wouldn't ignore their children, for God's sakes. It's not the child's fault. Even though he's an adult child, come on. Like, somebody grow up here. Somebody be the adult in the room. I just found that was more rude than anything, I think. And I know they weren't invited to the wedding or whatever, and there could be other reasons for that, but still, I've had outs with some of my adult friends, and I would never disparage their children. Their children have nothing to do with it. Like, that's just rude. That was rude, Harry. That was just rude. Unless, was he ordered? Mind you, though, I think at this point, he just doesn't really care. I think I read that he had a big blowout. They had a huge blowout. And he said enough is enough. And look at the difference. Look at the difference. Like, It's night and day. Look at him giggling and having fun. Look, he's having fun. He's chatting with his buddies, probably sipping on a beer. And look, he has to wear girls' clothes. Look, and he's at a concert where there's like, people are dancing and having fun. And here he's just sitting watching a game. He's having more fun sitting watching a soccer game than being at a big concert. Also, I'd like to point out, and you can go and check this out yourself. Way more stars were at this soccer game than were at the Beyonce concert, like bigger name stars. So if Meghan wanted to be there to mingle with some of these bigger name stars, she would have been there. She would have moved heaven and earth to be there to get some photo ops and whatnot. I think she was uninvited. I think she was told to stay home. Stay home. Like, you're uninvited. Don't bother showing up. Because there's just no way she would miss an opportunity to mingle with big names like that in a ultra luxury suite. Not just an area that's marked off by plexiglass. Look at that box compared to where she was with her one friend, a co-worker, and her mother. Yeah. Who's the bigger draw here, Meghan? Who's the bigger draw? All right. So let's ask, was Meghan told to stay home? Was Meghan told to stay home? Let's get to the questions. Inquiring minds. Enough chatting. Let's get to the question. Was Meghan told to stay home? Knight of Swords. Oh, there was words spoken for sure. Nine of Wands. Well, yeah, look at embattled and words were spoken. We always look where this little arrow's pointing to. Ace of Swords, yes. So I asked, was Meghan told to stay home? Ace of Swords is yes. Judgment. Second chance. Happy squirrel. Harry's got his nuts back and he's like, I'm out of here, man. That was perfect. Oh my God, that's perfect. Happy Harry. Look at him. Yay. I got my nuts out of her purse. Happy squirrel, happy squirrel. I'm going to the game with my friends and you aren't. Yes, absolutely. He's just so embattled. He is drawing a line here. He is drawing a line. And he is now, look at, flying the English flag. There he is. I'm going to start rising above my English, right? Football so huge in England, soccer, that he is like, I'm going to be myself. Later. Seven of Swords. Oh yeah, he had a strategy. Look at him sneaking out. Page of Pentacles. There he is. He's selling her on his new independence. The Hanged Man. Wow, interesting. The Hanged Man on the Judgment card. I think he's now seeing things in a completely different way after that Beyonce concert. I think he's going to start holding his own. Knight of Cups upright. This could be the person who offered him the ticket. Hey, bud, got a extra seat in my luxury box here. Do you want to come along? Queen of Pentacles upright. The Magician. We're going to start seeing a whole Knight of Wands. We're going to start seeing a whole new Harry, I think. I believe my cards completely when they said there was a huge blowout, that Harry has called in the lawyers, and I'm wondering, who is this Queen of Pentacles? I don't think it's Doria. I don't think it's Catherine. I'm wondering if this is his new sweetie pie. Because we have the knight in shining armor with the Queen of Pentacles. The magician. This is him selling himself, right? Page of Pentacles. This is my salesman. Here's my shiny thing. Don't you want my shiny thing? And let's see if we can keep reading. Wheel of Fortune. Temperance. Look at the big major arcanas are coming out. Page of Swords. 9 of Cups. 7 of Cups. We're going to start to see more of Harry. I think we're going to see more of him. I think Meghan was told to stay at home. I think she was told to stay at home. Right? Let's back this up a little bit. Don't worry, I'll put these back. So I think Harry had a strategy with his friend and told Meghan to stay at home. Stay at home and watch the kids. I'd say, yeah, with a magician is, yeah. I'm pretty sure. I think we're going to see a whole new Harry. She didn't even show up here. I think we're going to start seeing more positive articles about Harry doing things on his own. We might even see him traveling a little bit more. We're going to see a lot of BS. The 7 of sorry, for people who are listening and not watching, 7 of Cups, the Sun, 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, upright, and the Moon. Well, they're all upright. Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to see more balanced about Harry being independent, right? We're seeing so much, and that's my next reading about Meghan's next launch. There's a big thing in the paper. I'm going to read on that. I think we're going to start to see, and we've seen so many about Harry being sad, and just we've seen a lot of negative press about Harry, and sometimes it's by omission. There'll be an article and it'll be like glowing about Meghan and Meghan, and you come to your own conclusions about Harry just simply by omission. They don't come out and say Harry's lazy. They come out and say Meghan has to take the reins. Right? Do you hear that difference? So now Harry can't actually sue anybody because he didn't say anything, but the implication was that Harry isn't doing anything and Meghan has to do this. Meghan is the one who has to go to Instagram and make $1 million a post for them because Harry, they don't say it that Harry's not doing anything or Harry's not successful. They make it look like Meghan has to do this all on her own and without saying anything. And I think that's going to end. I think we're going to go see more positive things about Harry. I think we're going to see more positive things. Look at that. 6 of Cups upright, 10 of Pentacles upright, 4 of Swords upright, 2 of Swords upright, 8 of Cups upright, 10 of Swords. I tell you, Harry is done. He's done. He is with his family. Everybody keeps arguing with me about this. Not everybody, sorry. Some of you are amazing and you support my interpretation of the cards. But some say, no way, there's no way he's back. Listen, he's got 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. That's back with his ancestry. That's back with intergenerational. 4 of Swords upright. He's quietly there. Nobody knows he's there. Especially with this 2 of Swords, there's no information coming out. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords upright. He's done. Like he's hit rock bottom. He has. He is Queen of Wands. Look at that. 10 of Swords, then Queen of Wands, and 2 of Wands. Death. I'll tell you that. Oh, sad squirrel. Sad squirrel. He's got somebody new. And as I read in my cards, that last one, as soon as all the pictures and videos were taken, did he leave? Yes, he did. And I think that's why he was on his phone. Are they done? Can I go? That's why he's waiting for the text. Okay, we got him. Okay, good. Thanks. I'm out of here. Yes, Meghan was uninvited. They are not even on speaking terms. Everything you see with Meghan now is for Netflix. This Two of Wands, this is my Netflix card. Because they're out in the world. But she's done. She's done. We have death. I'm telling you, he's got somebody else. He's got somebody else. He's already moved on. He's already moved on. Let's see if he actually did manage to meet up with David. Is that why he went there to go talk to an old, like they were great buds? Is that why they went there? Is that why he went there? Well, number one, so he could wear his own clothes. Number two, it's something he absolutely enjoys, obviously. And number three, is this a way for him? Did he meet David behind the scenes, right? Because there's lots that goes on behind the scenes. That there's no photographers, and you can do, like, that's a huge building. There's tunnels you can go into, and dressing rooms you can in and out, and cameras aren't allowed in certain parts of it. So are there areas that they can meet and have a beer and catch up and see how each other's doing, talk about England, how's your brother? Let's check. Did Harry and David Beckham secretly meet up after the game? After or before the game? Did they secretly meet up sometime around the game? A lot of those luxury boxes have private elevators too. You can go in and out. Nobody sees you coming and going to a parking lot down in the basement. Nobody even knows you're there if you wanted to. Okay. 10 of Wands. Yeah, it was a big burden. They had to sneak. 9 of Wands. I'm wondering. Ooh, the Magician, the Emperor, and Death. You know what? The Emperor is David here in this case. He is the top of his game. Arguably, like, he's the owner of the Miami team. He is, the top of his game, like of his sport. I think they did, because look at this 9 of Wands, this embattled, like they found a way, because they had a burden that it had to be secret, right? The arrow's pointing towards the burden, but they managed to get there. And with the Magician, they made it look like they didn't meet, because here's the Emperor. Here, this isn't Harry, this is David. This is meeting up with David. And then they transformed it looking like they didn't meet. 4 of Pentacles, yeah, it had to be secret. 8 of Pentacles, yeah, they worked on it. Oh, look how happy Harry was to see his friend. I wonder now if they have to work on repairing their relationship. That's what they have to transform. I just want to check something here. When is David Beckham's birthday? Is he in Aries? I think he is. Something tells me he is. Just a minute. Sorry, I just want to see. Oh no, he's a Taurus, born 2nd of May. Oh yeah, King of Pentacles. So that would be him as being a leader in his field. Knight of Swords. 9 of Swords. Oh, they knew it had to be secret. They were actually pretty anxious about it. Ace of Wands. Yeah, they did. They for sure they met. They had to be really secretive. I think they were really worried it would get out in the press here with the Knight of Swords. They were actually quite worried with this 9 of Swords that it would get out into the press, but they worked on it. I think they both were kind of happy to see each other, but yes, the Ace of Wands is a yes. Oh, temperance. Yes, they did. Eight of Wands, they had to hide it from the Wicked Witch of the West on her broom. Don't bring the witch. Don't bring the witch. The Hanged Man, King of Wands, Six of Wands. Yeah, the Empress. Yeah. I wonder if Victoria was there. Yeah, no, for sure they did. For sure they did. They actually had a lot of time together here with the Hanged Man. They actually had a lot of time together. They probably had a third party arrange everything here with the King of Wands. But the Six of Wands, yeah, they were victorious. And see, that's why I think Victoria was there, because I'm saying victorious. And we have the Empress here. I wonder, the Chariot. Well, that's the game itself. Three of Swords, brokenhearted. Three of Cups, Six of Cups. Yeah, David's from his past. I think they now when you look at that first reading and Three of Cups showed up, yeah, he met up with David. I'm gonna say that I wonder if Victoria was there. Maybe not, but he definitely did. And I think here with this betrayal, with this Three of Swords, I think there was some apologies going on. There's too many good cards around this. And I think the apology was made here. Three of Cups with Six of Cups going, I'm really sorry, man, this has all gone down. And I think that's what's happened here. I think that's what's happened because this is too many good cards around this. I think somebody presented an apology and took the high ground. So did he meet up with David? These cards are telling me absolutely yes. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And an apology was offered for the betrayal. And the apology was accepted. Here's giving and accepting the apology. And they probably had, especially with this Six of Wands, they probably had a couple of beers together, and all is well. All is well here. Seven of Wands, taking the high road. I think there was some defending of some actions. Like, sorry, man, I had to, the Wicked Witch of the West wouldn't let me out of the house, or sorry, I didn't invite you to our son's wedding, but we didn't want Meghan there, and that kind of talk. They were each other were defending their actions, but at the end of the day, they apologized to each other. I was gonna see if we got a page in here, which would have been the little Beckham showing up. So I wonder what that was all about. I wonder if that was just because the cameras were looking, or to make it look like they had nothing planned or something. Maybe that third party that they had planned was the sun, right? The sun indicating something. I don't know. Remember passing notes in school? We'd walk by somebody and, well, they were far apart, but who knows? Who knows? This is almost how they looked at each other walking by. But I think an apology was made, and I think apology was accepted on both behalves. So yeah. Interesting. So Meghan, yes, was told to stay at home. And we always know she's told to stay at home when there's an excuse the next day, right? If she was on the invite list, because you have to remember they have the invite list because they have to do security, blah, 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 blah. And so when you cancel, there's no real reason why she didn't come. Like, it didn't say, oh, one of the kids were sick, or she was too hungover from Beyonce concert, or she was definitely uninvited. And you can just tell she was uninvited by how happy Harry was by the look on his face, right? If it was something was wrong at home, I think he'd still have a good time, but he wouldn't be as giddy and it wouldn't be all over the papers. Like the papers are even starting to notice. Don't think that it's in your head that you're seeing things. No, everybody's starting to notice. Everybody's starting to notice. So let's see, are we going to see more of Harry out and about? Well, he's off to England and then he's off to Dusseldorf. Let's see. Did Meghan see? Well, of course she did. Of course she did. No other questions are coming to me, so the cards are done. So thank you very much for spending your time with me. I certainly appreciate it. And I stay tuned. I think things are going to get spicy. See you online. Bye for now.